Hello, my name's Tom Hardy.
And I'm Riz Ahmed.
And we're going to teach you some English slang. Do one's nut in. See, if someone's crazy, they're a nutter. So it does your nut in. Doing my nut in.
Literally,
doing
the
something in
skull
means damaging.
Feels like it is caving in.
Doing someone's nut in is the same as doing someone's head in. Means it just annoys you. Numpty. Numpty means kind of what it sounds like, someone who's a bit stupid, but in a generally harmless way, but pretty annoying way.
Numpty can also up the ante in a violent predicament, because if you call a very big person a numpty, you are really pushing the remit.
To be fair, if you call a very big person any of the words on this list, we can't be held responsible for the outcome. Next one is chief. Now, maybe we should describe what a chief is by naming people who we think are chiefs. And then people will understand what a chief is. I would say Ricky Gervais's character in The Office is a template of a chief. Who else is a chief?
There are so many, but they also fall into the numpty bracket as well.
They do. Numpty and chief is like the Venn diagram overlaps quite a lot.
Somewhat. It's like a lance corporal and a corporal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the chief is a step up from a numpty.
Absolutely. So chief is someone who thinks they're funny but they're not. Bait.
Listen, stop doing that, the police will catch you.
That's bait.
Yes.
Tom, don't smoke that right now, the police are coming, it's bait.
Rog.
Oh, did you see that guy walked in with a bright yellow jacket? That was bait.
Bait move.
Bait is someone who is shamelessly unsubtle in what they're doing or how they're behaving.
Like my acting.
The next one is peng. Now, peng is, a lot of the words on this are kind of ye olde slang.
I'm a bit old for this one.
Yeah, I'll explain this one to you, Tom.
Thank you.
So, if a girl walks down the street and you think, wow, she's very beautiful, then you might go, she's peng. If something is desirable in any way, then you would use the word peng to describe it, like a painting. Allow it. Now, allow it, you actually pronounce it without the A, so you just say, allow it. When you say allow it, what you're basically saying
let it go, man.
Just let it go, allow it.
Yeah, man, allow
so
that.
let's say, you know,
allow
you're having
that
an
as well.
altercation, and you just be like, what'd you say? What'd you say? And your friend will come up to you and go, allow it, man, allow it.
Allow it, man. Let it go. Let's move on. Let's move on.
So if you just want to kind of, Tom, you're going to be doing the rest of this interview, you're going to allow it.
That, man.
You're just going to allow it. Legless. Legless was played by Orlando Bloom.
Oh yeah, in Lord of the Rings. He's got pointy ears and long blonde hair.
Yes, legless means you're very, 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 very drunk. Taking a Richard. I've got no idea what
I know this one.
What is that? What's
Richard
going on?
III turd. And Richard III was obviously an evil king who killed the boys in the tower. So he did, right? So he was somewhat of a turd. And that's Richard III turd. If I was going to the restroom to take a Richard, then I was going to do my ablutions.
What is Cockney rhyming slang as you understand it to be?
Well, you know, it's a sentence of words and then the rhyming word is one that is missing. So let's say apples and pears.
Stairs.
Wow, who'd have known it? So sometimes you have to work out what's going on even as a Londoner. Do you know what I mean?
Dog and bone.
Phone.
I swear, our country has the best slang. I just want to take a minute to say that.
Yeah.
Skint.
Brassic.
Brassic, lint, skint. Brassic, lint, because there's just lint in your pockets because you're skint, and skint means you are broke. You don't have any money.
No money. Take the mickey.
Taking the mickey, you just abbreviate it to take the mick.
Affectionate term for being derogatory about someone and getting away with it. Take the piss,
taking the mick.
really.
It's the same as taking the piss.
You're having a laugh, you're having a bubble.
A rosa.
Cop.
The rosa, the cops, the feds.
The police.
Next one is plonker.
Which is there with numpty and plum.
Yeah, very
and pill.
similar.
And plank. You know, it's an affectionate term to call somebody a noddy or a wally or a plum or a pill. There's affectionate terminology whereby you don't get yourself struck immediately or can raise the game of a fight very quickly with a professional fighter.
It's like a gentle, slap on the cheek.
Not if it's a professional fighter, it's actually deeply.
Don't slap them on the cheek.
Because you didn't call him a big name, you just called him a wally or a cheese puff.
At Her Majesty's pleasure. Majesty's prisons, HMP. So, you're detained at Her Majesty's pleasure. That means that
indefinitely.
You've been jailed.
So you never get a parole date.
Hey, this is a nice and innocent one. Chuffed, which means you're happy.
We are right now.
Right now,
we're chuffed. We're chuffed. We're well chuffed to be here with you.
Venom, be here with you. So, I was Tom Hardy.
I was Riz Ahmed.
And I hope you learned some British slang.